The way I look at it, it's like I would just send something to get a response, any response, and then I would leave it on red. So the response would come in, I would leave it on red. It would be just anything to elicit a response. As soon as you get the response, I'm a marketer, so this is where the money comes in. I let the money work for me. I had ads. Instagram allows you to do this.
Yeah, retarget ads.
Retarget ads. So I would just run an ad specifically to the audience, women who have DM'd my Instagram account 18 to 30. Mm-hmm. So that age range of all women that have responded to my Instagram, that have DM'd my Instagram account back, anyone that's replied. And now they see my ads for the rest of their life. And it was just a cool ass ad. It's like, my name is Renee Lacar.
Yep.
Here's my cool lifestyle. Boom, and it's a lifestyle ad. So now these women I send a message, they respond. They could be completely uninterested in me. They just like, oh, I don't know who this guy is.
Oh, that's interesting.
I just send something so I get a response. They've now responded, and they're in my little funnel, my little marketing thing.
Right.
And now they're seeing my ads like 5 times, 6 times, right? I could see all that in the back end of like my ads manager, Facebook. I'm a businessman. I understand this, you know? So now I would see this. All these women have seen my life. So they saw a random to DM them. Mm-hmm. They've seen my life now, and I let them cook for about like a month or two. I put them in there for a month or two. They continue to see my ads, right? Some of them follow me, so they see my content. So it's like a pressure cooker. You like in the same way you would get customers to buy. It takes the average consumer about 6 or 7 times to purchase a product.
Right.
The average consumer. So now these women are in this pressure cooker, and it takes about 2 months for them to see me 5, 6 times. So after about 2 months, I'll DM them back something super casual. Oh, my bad, I just saw this.
Right. But they have seen you X amount of time.
At this point, they already know everything about me. They've seen my ads. They've clicked it. They've looked at my page. They're like, who is this guy that I keep seeing?
Right.
Right. And it's like, and he didn't respond to me. He didn't DM me back. He must be busy. Whatever. And at that point, that's when I'm like, oh, hey, how are you?
No, but did you open up the demographic to that ad? Because I've seen that ad a number of different times.
I run that.
Yeah, so I'm like, am I trans? Am I trans?
So
what's happening
I run that ad in general, just to everyone.
Right. Okay, they got it. Because I was like, am I a woman?
So that's like a regular ad, but I also have like I used to. I don't have it. Obviously, I'm married now.
Yeah.
But then I used to have like a small subsection where I would just slam them with that ad.
Right.
So they would see it, and then by the time I respond 2 months later, oh my bad, I just saw this. And they're like, oh my God, it's okay. And they're finally like, oh my God, he DM'd me back. It's this guy, I've seen him before. They're so like,
dude,
that's game.
I'm like, my bad, like
that's
I just got this. What's your number? Give me the phone number, boom.
Yep.
You know what? That's
and like as a man too,
the process,
as a man with money, it made it super simple because it's like 2 messages, right? And then when you have money, it's like I tell guys with money this. It's no longer just women in your area; it's women all over the country.
It's global. It's global.
It's global, theoretically.
National and global, right?
Like fishing with those electric nets. Have you seen those?
Yeah.
I'm over here fishing with a rod.
Everyone's fishing with a rod
doing an electric net.
Because then at that point, now it's like you have so much reach, and so many people have seen you.
Yeah.
And then like they're almost like hooked up. So by the time you get there, you're like, cool. Oh, where do you live? Oh, I live in Texas. Cool. You been to Miami before? No. Boom.
That's where Instagram becomes the dating app for you.
And then your life becomes like your life spells it for you. Because like let's say you take this woman from, again, I'm giving away the game now because I'm married. I'm never doing this ever again. So all the guys out there, you got a little bit of money, teaching you the strategy. You get this woman that's never experienced anything like this. Right. She comes here, she sees the penthouse, view of the ocean. They're like, wow, who is this mysterious guy? And they're just like they're so sold and so into you already that like you win automatically. So when you cast the net that big and you have a strategy like that, like you can almost like work it in your advantage. So that's why I just did the Instagram thing. I didn't do any dating apps because I don't know, dating apps, it's so much work because then you have to like talk, you have to like sell, you have to sell yourself.
You have to sell yourself.
Versus like them coming to you already sold. Now they're selling themselves to you.
Right.
Because like,
you flip the dynamic.
Exactly.
You flip it because you're the girl in this situation.
Like,
right. Because they're like, I want the lifestyle versus you saying, okay, I want this girl because aesthetically, see, that's the best way to go about it. Because I did everything from a numbers perspective, and then it worked in my favor because for me, at the time, it was I wanted one for every day.
Oh
if I have a roster of 7 and then I can rotate, that works. But then,
wait, are we talking about women still?
Yeah. During time, it was like, all right, because at the time I'm like, hey, I got some free time. I think I had just crossed 100,000 subscribers at the time. I'm like, man, this is great. Let's see if I can work it out. And it was a nightmare. It was an absolute nightmare because I recognized at that time I'm not an individual who can juggle that many women at the same time. It's time consuming. I found myself losing more time that was allocated towards work, but just in order to go and acquire said roster, my method did work out. It ended up working out. But me now, I couldn't do it. It's ridiculous. But there's a lot of people out there who's, I can't get a date or whatever. I'm like, I don't think it's going about it the right way.
It's almost like business, right? Like the easiest sale is the customer that already knows you.
Yeah.
It's like someone that's heard about your brand already.
Right.
So like, if someone's already heard of you, because another one that I would do is when I started blowing up on TikTok, TikTok's algorithm would show you people's videos that go viral, but it says follows you.
So
sometimes it would show me like a hot girl's thing, and I was like, this person follows you. I'm like, oh, perfect, noted.
Right.
And then I would DM them and like, oh my God, like I follow you. Blah, blah. So it's like it just makes it so much easier.
Yeah, if you know how to market yourself the right way, then it's.
Well, I heard this on the internet. Someone said like money makes someone like you, but then fame on top of the money multiplies it.
Yeah, and lifestyle would probably.
So it's like it all cascades together.
Yeah.
Because the easiest game is like the game where it's like you have it organically.